So, you thought our shadow Pokemon hunting days were over, huh? Well, we're just getting started. Well, not really getting started, but there's more to go. So, we came back to the train station after our victory, beating Escade, the evil mayor of Phoenix City, really the evil leader of the Cypher. And Team Snag'em, sorta? Not really. An affiliate of Team Snag'em. So, what we have to do now is complete the 100% run, after all. That's what this LP walkthrough is entitled. And I intend to stick to it. So we have to go after the remaining shadow Pokemon that are left. I believe there are 48 in total. I'm not too sure what our current level is. It's been a while since I played this game. But we will pick up where we left off and figure out how many more Pokemon there are on the snag list to go. Ah, Net. He's always got useful information. Alright, so now we can get shadow Pokemon data through email. So we can use Net's network, go there with the puns, Nintendo, to figure out what shadow Pokemon are left for us to collect. That works out perfectly. So thank you, Net, right on time. We should probably visit Net too, now that I think of it. That would most likely be a good bet to go to Net. So let's do that. But there might be some... Oh, another email. Do you have more information already? Yup, he does. So now there's a suspicious dude in Pyrite Town. Go figure. Which suspicious dude? Suspicious looking Pokemon. But who could it be? Who in Pyrite Town would be shady enough to have more shadows? I thought we got rid of them all. I thought once Escade was in the slammer, we'd be good mamma jammas, and nobody would be terrorized by these evil creations ever again. Who's distributing them? Oh no. What if they're breeding? Imagine that. What if you breed a shadow Pokemon with a normal Pokemon, and it turns out to be shadow in its egg? What will you do then? You'll be doomed. That's what you'll do. You will be doomed. And now we have free access to the Bookshelf Club. Let's see if these kids know anything about the shady-looking man, because this is Pyrite Town. I mean, let's not forget, everybody is shady. Everybody looks suspicious. Even we look suspicious. I've been walking around with Chi following me for all this time. That looks quite suspicious. Why am I having a very obedient woman following me wherever I go and wait on my battles? Why is this happening? That's a shady situation there. And speaking of Chi, I just got the two first volumes of Chobits. I am so excited. I can't wait to be reading them all. I saw the entire anime, but this shall be the first time I have the manga in my possession. And what do you know? It's kale. Yummy, crunchy kale. Seriously, if you cook kale, if you've ever had kale chips, oh, those are so delicious. And this guy, we've got to throw him in the oven too, because look at that. Somehow, this creep has captured a shadow Pokemon. Somehow. I mean, he's not presenting it yet. And look at how badass Tyranitar is that we took from Escade. But he's the shadowy dude. He's the guy with the strange looking Pokemon. He has to be. And I don't think I'll be raising Tyranitar or Metagross in this walkthrough, simply because we've worked so hard with our teammates we have already, and I'm running with a strategy here, especially on the double battling side of things, and to completely purify this Tyranitar is going to take a while too. So I think I'll stick to my normal team, but I did want to show the 3D luscious renderings. Huh. So this is his last 2 Pokemon, and no shadow? That's surprising. Alright, Kale. Crunchy, delicious, salted kale. What have you on information? He just wanted to battle us? To show off? To say, hey look, I succeeded without that ferret? Where'd you get all those new Pokemon too? There are no wilds around here. The wilds. The wilds of Pokemon are not amongst this game. Where did you get that Machamp? Are you cheating? Are you using a Game Shark? Alright, cough up the information, buddy. What you got for me? Shadow Bayleaf. A Snag'em hideout? Well, he may not have had a Shadow Pokemon himself, but I think he's leading us to that green jumpsuit guy. Yeah, the green jumpsuit guy who was originally seen in Phoenix City, where we chose Quilava Rosso, the blue guy and the green guy. We declined. After a quick healing, I wanted to come back to Phoenix City for one more thing, as Uncle would say. Remember how we eliminated that Makuhita? I eliminated that Makuhita foolishly in the first episode. It was the first, yeah, the first episode. Yep, the first one, starting to fail at my 100% run. It was Elpier's curse, but curse be damned, you get to verse these guys all over again. And this time they've got an actual team. Well, not that they didn't have a team before, but it was pitiful. And this one is somewhat more potent. Like that. It's Ludicolo. You could get Ludicrous, Ludicolo, and become a grass absorber of my Suicune. Just plant his roots right into Suicune's head. Start using it as a hydroponic Suicune grow system for our Ludicolo. That crazy pineapple duck sombrero wearing thing, I don't even know. But ice, it doesn't even act as super effective because of its water type. But go ahead, you keep on using that earthquake. It's not like Ludicolo can fly. Ludicolo's got great coverage, and it annoys me whenever we face it with Mirror B. But it's not that much of an issue if you're gonna keep earthquaking it. Assist us with your own earth-shattering damage. Yeah, that works for me. But it's good that the game allows you to go back and recollect those shadows that you thought you smited and you'd never have a chance to access again. And from what I've seen in the comments section, and I don't know if this is necessarily true, I've seen some other theories from the comments fall through on certain occasions. Most have been right though. I believe you have a shot at catching every shadow again. Not again as in getting duplicates, but if you miss it the first time, you can go back to that trainer in some form or fashion to obtain it. Just as you could with Dacum, verse him again right before we took on Escade and all of his minions that he had, the millions of minions that took much EXP spamming off camera. You have a second shot. But I'm not too sure if you can face Dacum a third time. That would be an interesting comment for you guys to answer below. Can you actually verse the main heads of all of Team Cypher again if you had not obtained their shadows? I do wonder. I do wonder. Wonder, wonder, what's in a wonder ball? Man, I haven't had those since early 2000s. Those things were cool though. They had special edition Pokemon Wonder Balls, I remember. And if you don't know what I'm even talking about, you wonder what I'm wonder balling around about. there were these chocolate spheres called Wonder Balls. And yes, I healed my Pokeballs in the Pokemon Center real quick, so now we can take on Trudley. The rudely looking dude who's got crazy ponytail sack things on his head and also holds the Shadow Makuhita. A mark on our chest list. Yes, the lists of chests, hairy chests that we keep track of. All the hairy chests in the world. We got them. No, checklist. The Makuhita on our checklist to mark off in our shadow collections. We're gonna get you, Maku. We're gonna get you. I'm not gonna kill you a second time, I swear. Although, look at the steep difference in level, 30 to 53. So I guess we put him at a slight disadvantage by not capturing Makuhita in the first place, because if you're just coming back here and you weren't as inept as I was in the first part of this walkthrough to kill the Makuhita, then you will be facing a stronger Trudley, just for experience though. And that's needed. Experience, de-shadowitization, all that good stuff. It matters, and it's expedited by battles. Oh, but not poison. Poison slows down the process, and look at Makuhita's eyes. Damn, they zoomed away from it, but you can rewind, and you can pause and screenshot, and tweet and post pics, because that was funny. I like Makuhita sleeping. It's good that they implemented sleeping animations. If they just put Z's around the character's face, I'm trying to remember if they did that in Pokemon Battle Revolution. I remember them doing some kind of egregious laziness in the animation style, but maybe it wasn't that game. Maybe it was something completely different. I don't know anymore. All Pokemon begin to blur, especially now that we're creeping ever so closer to the thousands of creatures